Hi, I'm Margaret. I'm making today some little angel cakes. Now this isn't angel food cake, it's the English version which Mr Kipling has made for many years. The cake itself is very soft and light, and what makes it distinctive is the pink, white and yellow that's made in layers in these cakes. You'll notice today that as well as butter, I've used some shortening. I'm also going to use the egg whites instead of the whole egg. Doing this helps me to make the distinction between the yellow cake and the white cake. Also, the more it's mixed at this stage, the lighter the cake will be, both in texture and in colour. So don't skimp with the mixing here. I've also added a little bit of yoghurt to make this cake super moist. So let's give it another little whisk, just to make sure that everything is nicely incorporated. There, that should do it. Now I'm using self-raising flour, but I'm also adding baking powder. I want to give these cakes a lovely lift. And there goes the vanilla extract to give it that nice flavour too. So, in with the flour. And now I'm using the spatula. I want to fold this in gently. This keeps the cake light and spongy. And as soon as the flour has disappeared, then we can stop. I'm using a silicone muffin tray today, and I've cut out these little circles to make sure that there's no sticking going on at the bottom. Then the next job is to divide the mixture into 3 equal portions. This is so that we can colour 2 of the portions. You can of course just eyeball this, but I like to check on the weighing scales just to make sure, and I found that each one of these was just over 130 grams. That should do. So now for the colouring, and I'm using gel food colouring for this. I know this particular yellow is very strong, so I'm using a tiny bit. And you can use pink or red. I'm just choosing a little bit of red here. Give them a good mix until we've got the colour that we want. Angel cake has quite pale colours, so I think those 2 will do nicely. Next, let's get this mixture into the muffin tray. It should be just enough for 2 cakes of each colour. The crevices in this muffin tray are about twice as big as a regular cupcake. So you need to fill it almost up to the top. And I'm going to spread it out a little bit on top to make sure it fills the crevice. Then all we have to do is pop it into the oven. And there we go. Haven't they puffed up nicely? Now these little cakes are lovely just as they are. Just let them cool and then pop them out of the tray. Just take off the bottom bit, that little paper. Now next week I'm going to show you how I made these little cakes into the traditional angel cake. So have a good week, take care, and I'll catch you soon.